Have your feet as wide as your mat, heels in, toes out. The heels in, toes out, your knees pointing out. Have your arms down by your side. Just slowly take your arms up to the sky and bend your knees. Take your arms wide, palms facing up. Straighten your legs. Just bring your hands in. Take your arms up, bend your knees, take your arms out wide. And lift. So you inhale, bend your knees, arms wide. Exhale, and you take it up. Bend your knees. This time when you bend your knees, you're going to lift your heels at the bottom. Lower your heels, and you straighten, you come all the way up. Bend your knees, open your arms out wide. Lift your heels. Lower your heels, take your arms down. Just rotate your feet so they're facing forward. Take your arms up again, lift your heels. Lower your heels, lower your arms. Lift your heels, take your arms up. Keep your arms up, lower your heels, bend your knees. Straighten your legs, lower your arms. Lift your arms, lift your heels. Lower your heels, bend your knees, lower your arms. This time start to bring your chest forward, so you tip forward, lower the palms of your hands onto the mat. And just lightly just roll forward and back. Do you feel that stretch the back of your leg? Now take one of your weights. So hold that one weight in both hands. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. You bring that weight to your chest. And take your arms all the way up. Lift your heels. Lower your heels, bend your knees, bend your elbows. Straighten, come all the way up. And lower. Straighten, lift your heels. Lower your heels, bend your knees. Bring your feet in so your feet are hip width apart. Stretch your legs, take your arms up. Lower your heels, keep your arms up. Just tap your right foot forward. Bend your elbows, weight to your chest, take your left leg up behind you. Bring your left knee in. Take it back. Bring it in. Take it back. This time left toes back. Take your arms up. Rotate your chest. Take that weight into your right hand as you bend your elbows and bring that right hand on your thigh, left arm over your head. Take your left arm to the sky, straighten your legs, and see if you can bring that weight onto so you're holding that weight on top of your right foot. Now bend your right knee. Now you're going to take that right weight as you bring your hips forward. You bring that weight in front of your right foot. Now you're going to straighten your right leg and bend your left knee. You come backwards and bring that weight in front of your left foot. Left arm up to the sky. Straighten your left leg. Come back to that right leg. Bend your right knee. Left arm up. Now rotate your chest so you're facing that right leg. Bring your hands either side of your right foot. Lift your back foot. Step your left foot halfway up the mat. Right foot back. Take that one weight in your hand and you lift the chest all the way up. Arms to the sky, lift your heels. Lower your heel on the side, you step your left foot forward. Bend your elbows, weight to your chest as you lift that right leg up behind you. Bring your right knee in, take it back. Bring it in. This time when you take it back, you step that left toes back. Take your arms up. Bend your elbows, you lower that back foot. Take that weight into your left arm. Bring your left arm on your left thigh, right arm up to the sky. Brilliant. Right arm over your head. You take it back up, straighten that left leg. You rest your left foot, left hand onto that left foot. Now you're going to bend that left knee as you bring that left hand in front of your left foot. Yes. Then straighten your left leg. Let's come to the back. You bend your right knee. You bring it in front of your right foot. Right arm up to the sky. Straighten your right leg. Come to the left side. Bend your left knee. Yes. Keep that right arm up. Come to the back. Straighten your leg. Come to the back. Bend your right knee. Now, I want you to swap hands. You bring that, take your right hand and you take hold of that right weight. As you come to the left side, do your right hand down, left arm up. Yes. Swap sides, take hold of that weight in your left hand. As you come to the right side, right arm up. Take hold of that weight in your right hand. As you're going side to side. Yes. Weight in your left hand. Yes. Yeah, there you go. One more time to the top. Take that weight in your right hand. But this time, we're going to rotate your chest. Release that weight down, hands either side of the left foot. You step back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees, untuck your toes, hips back, chest to bar, forward down. Come up to hands and knees, tuck your toes, land down. Look forward, step and jump forward your hands. Hands on your shin, look up. Hands on your mat. Take your arms wide, all the way up. Bring your arms behind your back, interlace your fingers, bend your knees, chest to your thighs, arms up. Release your hands, hands on the mat, step and jump back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees to your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Lower to plank again, hold. 3, 2, 1, back up to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees to your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step and jump halfway up and down. Take hold of one of the weights, lift your chest. Come all the way up. Arms up. Lift your right knee. As you bend your elbows, bring that weight to your chest and you take that right knee wide. Now you're going to rotate that right knee, so you bring that right knee forward. So I said forward, but you're just rotating it in, so open up that right, yes. Let's open it again. Take it back. Now you're going to take that right leg all the way behind it and cross it over your left foot. Lower your chest. Just tap that weight onto the mat. You bend your elbows and lift. Bring that right knee in and lower. Brilliant, yes, the wall now. Let's do the left side. Take your arms up. Bend your elbows, take that weight to your chest and lift your left knee this time. Open that left knee wide. Rotate that left knee as you bring it in. Take it out wide. Bring it back in again. Well, I didn't know. So let's do something different. Take it back. Lower, straighten your arms. Bend your elbows. Bring that left knee in and lower. I know I didn't. I can't remember what I did. Straighten your arms up. Bring your weight to your chest. Right side. Lift your right knee. Take it wide. Rotate it in. Take it wide. Rotate it in. Cross it behind your left. Now this time I'm going to rotate your chest. You rotate to the right side. A bit of a twist, straighten your arms. Yes. Bend your elbows. Come back to center. Bring your right foot in. Take your arms up. Bend your elbows, lift your left knee. Take it wide. Rotate it in. Wide. Rotate it in. Now this time cross it all the way over. Yes, now you rotate to the left side. Just straighten your arms. So you feel that twist in your right waist. See if you can lower your chest. You lift. Bring that weight to your chest. Uncross your left foot. Have your knees slightly bent. Come into that chair pose. Elbows in. And stretch your arms away. For 3, 2, 1. Can you take it lower? Bend your elbows this time. For 3, brilliant. 2, 1. Can you take it even lower? 3, 2, 1. And now we're all the way down into that squat. You lift your heels. Just lift your chest. Brilliant. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to lower your hips all the way onto the mat. You lift your feet. Brilliant. Rotate your chest, stretch out your left leg. Make sure you point your toes and bring it in. To the left, in, right, in, left, in. Now see if you can straighten both legs. Open your legs up wide. Brilliant. Bring it in. Out. In. Out. Look how you're going to bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet together. Lower your feet. Elbows just inside of your knees. Still holding on to that weight. Brilliant. Press your shoulders down. For 3. Lower that weight a little bit more. Yes. For 3, 2, 1. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to press that left knee down. So it's like your hands are stuck inside your knees. And then you come to this left side as you press your left knee down. Yes, right knee up. Still holding on to that weight. Come to the right. And the left. And back to the center. See if you can open your knees even wider. For 3, 2, 1. Now release that weight. Bring your hands behind you. And as you bring that right knee down, you're going to bring that left knee in front of your right foot. So right foot is in front of your left thigh. Yes, hands behind you. Then you're going to rotate. So adjust your knees. Brilliant, yes. Rotate. Now this time I want you to twist more as you bring that left hand over to meet your right. And then you rotate now as you bring that left hand behind you. Rotate your knees, bring your right hand over to meet your left foot. So we're just adding on that twist. Right hand back, your knees, left hand over. This time you need to bend your elbows. See if you can lower your chest all the way down, tap your chin on the floor mat. And then you lift. Rotate to the left side. Bring your right hand over. Bend your elbows, lower your chest. And then lift. Come to center. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Let's come back into that low squat. Heels in, toes out, shoulders inside your knees, hands to prayer. Breathe in. You just rock forward and back. For 3, 2, 1. Let's roll it 3 more. Lower your hips. Keep your arms where they are. Just walk your feet away so your elbows are still inside. We'll put more on our hips. Pressure hands together. Brilliant. Hold. Really try and lift your chest like you're trying to get taller, but you're pressing your elbows into your thighs. For 3, 2, 1. Let's hold for 3 more. By keeping your arms where they are, you just start to slide your legs away. As you slide your legs away, bring your chest forward, and if possible, bring your elbows onto the mat. You lift your toes, your heels are down. See how far you go. And if possible, you rest your chin on your fingers. You flex your feet. For 3, keep your hands to prayer. For 2, 1, let's hold for 3 more. Lift your chin off your fingers. Release your hands to the top of your feet. Keep your chest low. And hold for 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lift your chest. Now bring that left arm inside your left thigh, so your palms facing up. You take your right arm over your head and see if you can bring your right hand to touch those left toes. Take your left arm up to the sky. Bring your left arm now, left arm inside of your right thigh, right palm facing up. And you take your left arm over your head, onto your toes. For 3, 2, 1. Now take your left arm up. And this time you're going to lift your chest and wrap your left arm round your back, round your waist. And take your right hand to your left toe. So you twist and look over your left shoulder. Now you release your right arm. You lift your chest, bring your right arm round your back, round your waist. And you take your left arm over your head onto your right toe. 3, 2, 1. Release your left arm up. Bring both hands behind you. You cross your ankles. Lift your hips, hands over the mat. We're in downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your left knee onto the mat. Lift your right leg up behind you. Bend your elbows as you lower your chin onto the mat. Take your right leg all the way up to the sky. And as you lift your chin off the mat, straighten your arms. Bring your right knee in. Take your left leg back. Bend your elbows, lower your chin. Lift your chin, straighten your arms. Bring your left knee onto the mat, tuck your toes, we're in downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees and your chins. Upward dog. Downward dog. Now you just step your feet wide as your mat as you bring your feet sort of halfway up the mat. So you step your right foot forward and your left foot forward. So you're in a wide dog. And just hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now rotate your feet out, your heels in, toes in, heels in, toes out. Start to bend your knees as you lift your chest, come all the way up. Keep your chin to chest. Keep your knees bent. Take your arms up, straighten your legs, hands to prayer at the top. Bend your knees, take your arms wide. Let's feel the difference from how we started. Straighten all the way up. Lower your arms, bend your knees. This time lift your heels. Lower your heels, take your arms up. Rotate your feet so they're facing forward. Reach to lower your arms out in front of you, bend your knees. Straighten all the way up, lift your heels. Bend your knees, lower your arms. Take it lower and lower. Come all the way down, so in that low squat. Bring your hips onto the mat. Your neck, cross your ankles. Take your arms out wide. Bring your arms behind you, hands down behind, fingers away from your body. So you push your chest forward, shoulder blades back, and you look up or you look back. Around your back as you look forward, and just rotate your hands so your palms are facing up this time. You start to bring your chest forward. Keep your hands down behind you, bring your chin to chest. Lift your chest. Bring your arms out in front of you all the way up. Take your arms wide, palms facing up. Bring your arms together. Bend your elbows, your palms are facing you. Hands to prayer. Rotate your wrists, your palms facing forward. Back together. And bring the back of your hands together. Rotate your fingers are facing down so you're working your wrists. You roll your fingers and you come into hands to prayer. Stretch your arms away. Palms facing forward. You bend your elbows. Palms together. Facing you. Back of your hands together. Hold. Fingers facing down. Roll your fingers in prayer. Take your arms up. Lower the thumbs to your forehead for clarity in your hips. Slide your lips. Slide your lips. Onto your breastbone, take it down. Rest your elbows on your thigh, chin on your fingers. Slide your lips. May the light in your body. The light in you. Let me see.